total examination here. This is what happens to cabins when they're not lived in. It happens quickly. Things rot, the snow piles up, the snow takes it down. But there's a lot to be salvaged. Now, he did say that there's a well. I am not seeing that well. So I'm going to have to ask him about that. Pictures on the wall. Stove. Don't know if that stove is viable anymore. It looks like it might be. And we've got some decent windows, so that's good. That'll be where the dining room table will be. This will be where the kitchen counter will be. So we can cook and do dishes and look out the window, and we'll just clear out some of those trees. Got a lot of those dead spruce that need to go. One right there. One right there. We'll selectively clear out some of those nice little birches. And yeah, we'll make this cozy. In a year or two, we'll build on a nice place. A nice room, add on a nice room, maybe with an upstairs. And gonna make it work. There's even a mattress. Yeah, well. It's mostly just that side that needs to be redone. Okay. Walk back down to the big cabin now and go for a boat ride. Woohoo. Home. Okay, I found the old outhouse. I knew there had to be one around here somewhere. So that's an uncomfortable crapper at this point, but definitely going to have to do a rebuild on that. And there's that nice pile of milled lumber waiting to be turned into a floor. So that's really good news. I didn't realize that that much had been done already. Love it. Okay, now we're going to walk back down to the family cabin, go for a canoe ride. Whoop. That was a rough, bumpy ride coming up. And now we're going to go for a nice, smooth canoe ride. This is the same canoe that we brought up in 1970, I don't know, probably 4 or 5. We first came up here in 70, I think, so yeah, maybe it was earlier than that. And we're going to use our Oregon paddle that we brought all the way from Grants Pass for the first time with my old canoe. It's a lovely marriage. Okay. Out on the lake. It's beautiful. It's quiet. Except for the birds. Birds you're hearing are Swainson's thrush. Oh, there's a Bonaparte call up there. Ooh. And they sing all night long in June. So at night when everything is just completely quiet, and even more than now because there's no airplanes or anything, and the lake is smooth as glass, Those thrushes are just singing, and the reverb of the lake is just the most heavenly sound. I love it so much. Okay, we're going to paddle over to our place where our dock will be eventually. Figure out, take a look at the number of those spruce trees that are going to need to come down, and that will be part of what we will build a dock out of. And maybe part of the tent platform too. So there's the view of our place from the canoe. It will be lovely, I swear it. So yeah, the path from the front door would come through there. Between those two groups of mature birch trees. It would be lovely. You're leaking? Yeah, we are taking on a little bit of water. We'll have to work on this boat after all these years. Probably got a seam or two that needs a sealing. Not too bad though, we've been in the boat for what, an hour, and it's just a little wet. All right, we've had an absolutely lovely few hours here. Went for a nice long canoe ride. Learned a lot, made our decisions, and we're gonna pack up and head back to Talkeetna. And John says there's a chaga tree, he calls it his chaga tree, on the way out, that we're gonna stop and harvest some chaga. So that's cool, we get to see that happen. Time to hit the long bumpy. Oh yeah, this would be a great garden spot. There's a bunch of little wild strawberry plants here. Did your chaga tree disappear?
Oh, here it is. Okay. That's mine. That's all chaga.
Oh, there's a big chunk about to fall off. Oh yeah. Good chunk came this way. There we go.
That's quite a bit of chaga.
All right. That's a chunk of chaga. Woo! All right, thanks. In all the years we've called this neck of the woods home, we rarely saw any grizzly bears. It was always black bears that we saw often and had to deal with on occasion. That is until about 12 years ago when two young grizzlies, probably freshly emancipated, showed up at the lake. One of them is now the big lone grizzly that John calls Brutus. And Brutus has decided he very much likes to use our ATV trails too. John is always on the lookout for his tracks, and we saw some today.
Here's the front paw.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Here's a better one here.
Here's Brutus's front paw.
Right, yes.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Get off the track, Marcus. Oh, my God, that's a huge paw.
Look how far he's sinking in.
Wow. Here's his neck. That looks like his hind foot, huh?
Now, let's see. Yeah, that'd be the hind.
Wowie, that's a big bear. We're likely to hear a lot more about Brutus in the episodes to come. That's a big bear paw print.
Yeah.
And there's his hind footprint. His toes across there. Wowie. Yeah, wouldn't want to meet up with him in a dark alley.